Hello, welcome back to the High Button Podcast.
Are we podcasting now?
We are in the podcast.
I'm in podcast.
My name is Justin Campbell Belanger, the gentleman to my right, Thomas
Campbell, really?
Guns Jr., Campbell Soup.
Guess what my middle name is?
Corey.
No. It starts with an M.
Michael?
Funny story.
Is it Michael?
My father misspelled my middle name on my birth certificate. It was supposed to be Michael, but now it's Mikhail. Thomas Mikhail Nicholson. So if you hear maths yelling, Mikhail, it means you better run.
It could happen to the best of us.
Yeah, how was work today? We haven't talked about.
Work was actually pretty good. There was a lot of leftover sandwiches from Canada Day, so there wasn't that many sandwiches to be made. Like I overkilled it yesterday.
You overshot Canada Day.
We overshot Canada Day, which honestly is better than undershooting it. Oh, you'd rather be more prepared. Absolutely. So we got tons of sandwiches, not a lot of prep today, so it was good. It's good though. I'm getting in there earlier, which means I get to leave earlier. So I get there 6:30, leave at 2 now. So I don't mind that.
That's a nice shift.
It's like, what's the difference between sleeping into 6:30 and 7:30?
I've always felt the earlier you start your shift, the less amount of time you need to get ready before your shift. Do you find that?
Yeah, because there's no distraction.
And yeah, there's no traffic.
Yeah, there's nothing around.
It's just you go. You decide when you go, and you
feel good about yourself because you're awake before everyone else, or at least you think you are. At least you're up and at it.
It's not as hot out.
Yeah, I agree. The sun is up.
I've been having this problem on the way to work.
What's the problem?
Now, I walk not a crazy distance, but there's a few minute walk between my house and the bus stop that I use. Mm-hmm. So I usually put my dress pants on, my dress shirt over, but it's not done up with the tie. It's like loose.
Yeah. So where do you put the tie?
In my bag.
Okay, so you can put it on when you get to work.
Yeah.
Smart.
And it's been getting so hot that I've had to just wear a t-shirt to work and put all the clothes on later.
You know what I've always... That does suck. What I've always wanted in an employer was showers and maybe even a gym at the place where I worked. It's the best because if you want to go to work, you want to run or you want to bike.
I think as long as you're in the bakery business, you can count that out.
Oh, I'm not saying in any time now, but when I'm older, I remember just my dad when I was younger. He worked at the military. Basically, have showers in a gym. He'd take the bike to work, bike home, shower when he gets to work.
Yeah,
it's luxury. It's convenience.
It's funny because I showed up to work the other day in a t-shirt, and a coworker. A great guy and a funny guy. He was being.
Do I know him?
No. He was being funny when he said this.
It's wet.
He was being funny. Yeah. What is this?
We just did laundry today.
He was being funny when he said this. He said, "You look like a hobo. What are you doing?"
That's what he said to you.
But I did look like a hobo.
Okay.
In his defense, dirty t-shirt.
Yeah.
Wasn't dressed up anyway. But here's another issue I've had.
Keep going.
The street that I walk up, there's this one building that for the period of time that I'm walking from home to the bus stop, they set their sprinklers for that time. Yes. But the sprinkler shoots so far, it goes out into the street. So I have to
duck and dodge.
But here's the thing, there are cars parked along the street, so I have to go outside the cars. There's oncoming buses, traffic, and even the other day I was on the street and I still got hit with the water. I was furious.
Same situation with me. The park right down here.
Yeah.
Well, you know how I run to work.
Yes.
They have a sprinkler system there that runs.
Oh, do you cut through the park though?
And I cut through the park.
Well, that's your problem then.
Yeah, but I like to cut through. Feet soaked by the time I get to work. They dry off eventually, but it gets wet throughout the morning.
Justin, I have a lot of issues with the way you approach your work day.
Give them to me straight.
You know what they are.
What?
You run to work, first of all.
Yeah, but when I get to work, I'm still on my feet all day. I'm still moving around. I'm still sweaty.
Me too, Justin. I work hard too.
No, but you're not on your feet all day.
Yes, I am on my feet all day.
Well, when I come over, you're sitting down.
Yeah, that's I sit down between 9:30 and 10:30. And that's it.
I'm running in and out of kitchens that are hot. There's the sun's coming in down on the window. I'm always sweating as soon as I get there. Everyone's sweating.
But you're sweating at the extent that it's equal to sprinting to work?
Yeah, but it's after.
Justin,
after work. I don't. The energy level isn't there. I'd rather get the workout in before work and on the way back from work. It's just easier.
I don't think you should mix workouts with work.
No, I enjoy it. It wakes me up. I get to work. The blood's flowing, and I don't mind.
You don't mind just being a dirtbag at work?
I'm not a dirtbag.
Justin, that's a dirtbag move.
Here's the thing.
I'm telling you, Justin.
Listen, here's what I do.
Tell me.
For the last 10 minutes before work, I walk. I don't run directly to the door. I run, and then as soon as I hit the island, I walk. So I have a time to cool down, so I'm not like huffing and puffing before I walk in the door.
I'll tell you what my biggest issue with this is.
Shoot.
I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived with you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't shower before work.
No. Most times I don't.
Justin, you're an adult. Justin, you're
yeah, but the job I do is not in the adult industry with not porn. But you know what I mean? It's not. You don't have to be clean to do that job. As soon as you get there,
if I'm buying a sandwich from someone, I want that motherfucker to be spick and span.
My hands are clean. The food is clean.
Your forehead's dirty as shit.
But I'm wearing a hat, which I really don't know if it has anything to do with. Nothing falls out of my hair, so you can't see anything in the hair. I'm clean. Hands are clean. Sandwich is clean. You're gonna get a clean sandwich.
Put it this way, Justin. I just showered, walked to the beach, sat in a chair for a few hours, then walked here, and I feel like I should have showered before I came here. I didn't, but I should have.
I guess that's the difference between me and you.
That you're comfortable. Like
I am comfortable.
I'm telling you as a friend. That's not a way to live your life.
I don't like being out and about, being especially
clean?
when I'm out.
You don't like being clean?
I love being clean, but when I'm resting, I love being clean because it helps me relax more. When I'm clean and I'm laying down, that is my ultimate. That's when I'm in my zone. But when I'm working, so I can't be clean because then I'm not working to the best of my ability.
When you're at your cleanest, you're in bed.
Yeah.
When you're at your dirtiest, you're in the spot where you should be at your cleanest.
Yeah, but I'm not really dealing with customers that much.
You sell sandwiches.
Yeah, not dealing with customers. I'm making the sandwiches. I'm not turning around and saying, hey, what would you like on your... I'm not working at Subway here. You know what I mean?
I think I want...
You ever see the bit of Chris Rock? He's like, if you think the people up front are ugly and disgusting, wait till you see the people out back. The people out back don't matter.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes into play. You know what I mean?
But Justin, like a sprint. You sprint to... I know... And to the untrained listener, I know how far that sprint is. I've done it.
So you're impressed.
It's a sweaty sprint. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I got deodorant. My deodorant, like the commercial.
Do you change shirts?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Old Spice commercial, it lives up to the name. It really does last. I get to work, I smell great.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there a sweat? Is this sweat visible from your shirt when you get there?
No, because I don't really wear any. I don't have any gray T-shirts. I'm not really wearing.
Doesn't
a gray
matter the
T-shirt.
color. If you're wearing that shirt, you're wearing right now. Well, can I see?
No.
Can I see some sweat before on the back, maybe? Because here's
there's no. I just put this shirt on. There's no sweat.
I know right now. There's no sweat. Anyway,
then why do you ask to see it right now?
I was trying to envision work, Justin. How's Subin doing?
Oh man, Tommy. Subin's good. I'm gonna go visit him tomorrow. Actually,
is his back? Was it his back?
It was his leg, I believe.
His leg
slipped, fell into the shower.
He hurt his leg slipping.
I guess so. That's what he said.
What part?
Didn't say what part. Just said leg.
I think Subin's bullshitting.
Yesterday he was at the beach.
Oh,
we missed him by 2 hours.
Only 2, but he went to work.
He did go to work. That's the thing.
Was he limping or was he having trouble?
No, he didn't come to my work. He has a second job. He went to his other work.
What?
Yeah. So I'm assuming, because when, like I said, at my work, you're always moving, you're running around, you're always up. If you have a hurt leg, you can't do my job. So I'm assuming at his other job, he's not as mobile.
Yeah.
So that's the conclusion I came to it. But I'm gonna go see him tomorrow, see how he's doing. He's lonely.
What
man.
is he? A Zamboni driver?
No, he works at like a Korean restaurant. But maybe he just has like one station. It tastes like there's wine in this.
Yeah, Justin, you were drinking wine out of that last night.
No, I wasn't, Tommy. You are fucked right now. Don't tell me if I'm drinking wine out of this or not. Tell me to relax. You're the one who's always freaking out. No, I didn't drink wine out of it.
I know you didn't drink wine.
You fucking always jump to conclusion on things. Jesus Christ.
Justin's had a long day.
I did not have a long day. I had a fantastic day.
If you
It was
notice-
short, it was a great day.
If you notice, the cap is missing from that water bottle.
It's not missing. It's actually right over there. I just
Yes,
choose
Sarah
not
found
to
it.
put it on and to take it off while I drink.
Sarah
while I
found the
drink.
cap. You lost it for months.
Because when I reach over, that's a hassle. If I get the cap and I put it back on, then I got to take it back off. And you know me as a frequent water drinker, I just like to keep it like this and then put it back down because I don't want to have to do this,
Well,
put
yeah.
it back on, and then take it back off. Yeah, but see, this is one of these swell bottles, and it keeps it nice, calm, cool, very cool. Even if the cap's not on it, it keeps it refreshing, really good.
Do you clean that out?
Yeah, I clean it out. I'd say like once every 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Always water in it. Water, nothing else. Delicious. So how was the beach today?
Here's how the day went down. I'm watching the Jays. I have leftover beer. You left me 2 beer. 3?
Yeah. I don't know. I forget.
You left me 2 or 3. I made a drink one last night. I had 2 left.
Okay.
I cracked one, watched the Jays, texting Brody the whole time, talking shit about the Jays. The Jays lost by like 15. 12. Something. A lot of runs.
Do they have a lot of injuries right now? I haven't been following.
The Jays just suck.
They just suck right now.
It's time to implode that team.
They just got to change jerseys. Actually, no, they have nice jerseys.
No,
right
keep
now.
the jersey.
They have great jerseys.
Just get some prospects.
Okay, keep going.
And they're down by a bunch. And I'm sitting there saying, so where is the Sunday in which I have Monday off?
Oh, you're off tomorrow.
Yeah. Where is this going to go? I get a text from my cousin Veronica. Shout out to Veronica.
Veronica.
Shout out to Davis. His podcast was actually featured on the iTunes pod. It was like the featured podcast.
Oh, it was
the
up
top
there.
one. I forget
Okay.
what it's called. Davis and James Sabalski. I forget the name of the podcast. Shout out to that podcast. They sent me a text that we're down by Jericho Beach.
Which is where you live, pretty much.
Yeah, and they said just come on down. We're gonna hang out.
So, what are you expecting when you go to this little beach get together? Are you expecting much?
No, I'm expecting at least the 2 of them, maybe a couple friends on the beach. I knew they told me what part of the beach they'd be at. I walked through the actual beach.
Yeah.
They weren't there. I came down past the gravel path.
Oh, like the one like around the corner, kind of like
Right,
the path that
the
leads.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're right there on the grass.
Okay.
And at first I'm like the grass, but then I'm like, oh, the grass.
Wait a second.
Smart move. They have 2 tents set up. One of them to put shade on the beer. The other one putting shade on the food.
Wow.
Blankets spread out everywhere. This is a beach experience in which I've never experienced.
How many people were there?
By the time I left, including me, there was 18.
That's pretty impressive.
Minus me, 17.
2 tents, one for the beer, one for the food.
A lot of people.
What kind of beer? Was the beer on ice?
There was a mix of beer. It was on ice. The general consensus was bring your own beer, but I was not informed of this, so they were like, Tom, just drink whatever you'd like.
Do you think Veronica was a little upset you didn't bring liquor because of the
No,
wine incident?
No,
When you were at her place?
No, we're cool with the
You guys
wines.
talked about that?
Well, we texted over that a while.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't replaced the wine yet, but I'm going to.
So it's water under
Veron-
water under the bridge.
It's not under the bridge yet.
Oh, so it's still floating.
Until I replaced the wine.
Okay. But you did come to conclusion that it's not wine that's extremely hard to find. Like you're going to be able to find this wine.
I've told myself that, so I'm confident. I found 2 of the bottles already. I just need 1 more.
Oh, it's 3 bottles.
There were 3 bottles.
I thought it was 1 bottle. My mistake.
No, I found 2.
Okay.
And
Replace, yeah.
It won't be a problem.
So you'll be okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Saw Diener yesterday. It was good to see him.
Wait, I wasn't done with the fucking.
Oh, you're still. It sounded like you were on the decline there. Keep going.
I was declining, but only to the listener's ear, just to surprise them with another incline later on.
Go ahead.
So we're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
No food yet.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Davis has some friends pull up, and the whole time we're there, there's like couples pulling.
What are they
up.
pulling up in?
They're just walking up.
Okay.
But the whole time we're there's couples walking up. It's
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
There's one couple that walks up.
Hmm.
They walks up, carrying a bag. Looks like your typical chair. Out of the bag, they pull some sort of grilling system.
What?
A grilling mechanism. It wasn't
So
a barbecue per se.
the bag is shaped like a chair bag, like a foldable chair, so a long.
It was a
skinny-
baseball bag.
Okay.
Like, you know where you put baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulls out a grill, puts it on the picnic table in which we're using.
Wait, is there already a grill there, or he brings his own?
No, this is the grill.
So there's two grills.
I had been there for over an hour already with no grill.
So it is
thinking,
the grill.
thinking
okay.
it was a grillless day, which is fine. I didn't expect a grill. But this grill shows up, and everyone happens to have an abundance of meat on them in food.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Justin, buddy. It was a scenario where they had too much meat, and they were trying to give some away before it went bad.
That's a lot of meat.
And I gave you a call.
Did you?
We talked on the phone earlier. I called from Veronica's phone.
Oh yeah.
This was before the meat really made an appearance, and
So it was like
Justin
3
was-
hours ago.
Justin, it turned our barbecue party into.
God damn it! Why'd you have to tell me that?
I'm just saying.
I was on a high today.
We have some things to learn, some things to know.
Can we talk about who controlled this barbecue? Was it the owner, or did everyone take turns?
I'm glad you asked that.
Okay.
The owner started. He had the first shift.
First shift.
And after, I'm not sure how long the shifts were.
Yeah.
At one point, he said, "All right, who's up next?" And someone else.
That's a great way to put it.
And
Okay,
they
who's
kept
up next?
rotating,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a constant rotate. I wasn't one of the,
Barbecuees.
and I wasn't part of the squad who was supposed to barbecue.
The gentleman that brought the barbecue.
Yeah.
Did he bring meat?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did.
See, the way I see that, I almost picture like, you know, when a goalie goes to play pickup hockey, he doesn't have to pay because he brings his gear and he's bringing, he's stopping pucks. I feel it's the same with the barbecue guy.
I think normally it might be that way, but I don't think this was planned that well.
Okay.
So-
Almost like another scenario. You're the guy with the boat, so you don't bring the beer, you don't bring the food. Everyone brings that. You just bring the boat. You bring the party because the barbecue is the party.
Yeah.
You know. Same if you're the guy that starts the fire. I don't think you should be responsible for bringing.
Wood.
Yeah. Someone else should.
Gasoline.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, was there a fire? Oh, I guess it's daytime. What am I thinking?
Yeah, it was midday. It was fucking piping hot.
Yesterday.
Piping hot.
So we saw Diener yesterday. It was good to see him.
Good to see Diener. Diener, round of applause.
Diener will be coming on. Didn't he say he was moving out this way? He's moving out to
I think eventually his idea of moving out this way is moving to East Van.
just on this side of the water.
But it's still closer.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. It was good to see him.
Yeah,
yesterday.
one less bridge, one less boat. How far into this are we?
Oh, it's 18 minutes.
Yeah, we talked a lot about barbecues. Did you have anything? I feel like I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, but you've had more of an interesting day than I have. Like nothing really happened in my day that the viewer or the listeners would go, "Wow, holy shit."
Yeah.
You had an eventful day. You know what you had today? You had a spontaneous day. You had something that when you woke up this morning, at what time did you wake up today?
I woke up at about 9:30.
When you woke up at 9:30 this morning, in your mind, you're thinking, "Okay, Jay's at 11."
At 9:30, I thought I was done drinking for a few weeks, and I'm hammered right now.
And then the next thing you know, you get a call from Veronica, and you're sitting on a beach having skewers, beer,
Potato salad,
chicken breast, 2 tents, chairs, 18 people, and now you're doing a goddamn podcast in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. That is a spontaneous day to me, and that is why I think that your day was a little bit more exciting than mine. I'll give it to you.
I had a great day.
You had a great day.
And the best part was, we were all drinking. I get up and said, "Well, I gotta go do this podcast." And
Oh, that's kinda cool.
and it was like, "You're going to do a podcast right now?"
And what did they say?
They said, "You're
That's
going
it?
to do." Yeah. It's like, yeah, I am. The High Button Podcast.
Did you
Because
say-
listen, I put this podcast ahead of any good time I'll ever have involving grills, frisbee, dogs, beer, and washer toss. You have my word.
It's cool how the simplest games are the most popular.
Except we weren't playing washer toss. We were playing the one with the bean bags and the 3.
That's kind of,
like-
it's still the same. You're tossing something.
I get swept.
Do you want to talk about your audition yesterday?
Oh, I can. Do you want to talk?
Well, Yeah, I feel you're on a roll today. You go.
Let's break it up. I'm gonna ask you about your audition, then you can ask me about mine.
So we're sitting on a beach yesterday, enjoying Canada Day, just minding our own business, and a talent scout happens to see Tommy and I and thinks, "Whoa,
these motherfuckers
need to be in a commercial." So they come up, put contracts in our face. We read over them. We read them because that's what we do.
Thankfully, my lawyers were there.
We sign them.
Wow, I got burned. Oh, I'm peeling.
And then the next thing you know, we're on camera. We're going to see what comes of it. No. They asked us questions, who we are, what we do, what we like, what we'd like to achieve. And, and then we talked into a camera right on the beach. There's people viewing us, people all around from all countries, all languages.
I apologize. I completely missed the fact that was happening to you. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, the lady, kind of grabbed my arm and pulled me aside. She was like, "All right, let's just get out from this area." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay." We walked over a little bit, and then the next thing I know, they grabbed you, and then you did it.
But they dragged me in front of everybody, so everyone was watching.
They made me go sit on a log. I didn't like to sit on a log. You had a great backdrop because you were at the beach.
I had one of the best. That was probably.
What did you say?
That was probably the best plug of my life.
What did you say? Do you remember?
I don't want to break it. I don't want to ruin it for the people, but
What if you get the call?
I hope they don't. I wrote down on the sheet, please email, don't call, because I don't have a phone at the moment. It's you know what? There's some service issue.
Yeah,
payment issues. I don't know what's going on, but they made me shoot it twice because they were laughing too hard the first time.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
The thing I've learned though is that casting directors, they don't really mean shit. It's more about the actual... I
didn't trust these two ladies.
Yeah, it's actually about the director. It's
I didn't trust them as far as I could.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Well, my first question was, okay, let's look at the scenario here. Two ladies, Canada Day, filming people, working essentially.
They want
scouting.
They want me to fuck someone on camera. That's what they want. And you too.
It could be for something.
What else could they be? You tell me there aren't enough actors online to find?
Yeah. Anyways, they're
looking for dirty dogs. I'll do it.
You'll do it? How much would it cost? What's the least amount of money you take to
what kind of video?
Camera?
Tell me what the video is.
Intercourse. You're a police officer.
It's just me, just straight. That's it?
You pull over a girl. She's
nothing
in a van.
crazy.
Nothing crazy. No anal, nothing. Just...
How long is the video?
25 minutes.
Is it?
Because there's a little dialogue at the beginning.
Is my face in it?
Yeah.
Oh, my face is in it.
Oh, yeah, your face is in it.
That raises the price big time. I got a pretty face.
How much? Lowest you'd go?
$98.
Just pay my phone bill.
No, I'd 10 grand.
10 grand.
It paid my summer in Panama.
10 grand to fuck on camera.
Well, your face though. If with no face, I'd do it for 5.
Just put the ski mask on.
Yeah. Oh no, it could be POV. POV, I do it for 4.
I've always wondered how POV works. It's like
you hold the camera. You're just like
you just hold the camera.
Point of view. It's your point of view.
Now what they're doing, they're like, have you ever seen the GoPro, but you can attach it to a mouth guard? So they put the GoPro in their mouth so they can have their hands.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's porn is changing.
Porn's
the
weird.
Virtual reality. That's as soon as that comes out and they have a machine that goes along with it, like
you hear about these robots that you can fuck?
No.
They're robots and they're like people. And
I believe it.
They move and shit.
Well, they got the dolls, but that was back in our parents'
these
age.
motherfuckers move.
That's scary.
Yeah, and they feel like it's like silicone. They feel like human, I guess.
Man, like people just don't talk to each other. Like I'm guilty of it too. Like
no, just go to the supermarket and fucking talk to someone. Just fuck a person.
I forget what country it is. Porn is like illegal in a country in Europe, I think, or maybe it's Russia. I don't know. It's somewhere illegal, and the reason for it, the government just said no. Just go talk to people. Go do it in real life. I kind of respect it. Kind of.
It makes sense.
You know.
But I mean, I don't need porn to.
But like, I'm sitting like in the lunchroom today. No one's even like talking to each other. It's just everyone's on their phone. It's like, yeah.
So you think if they get rid of porn, then people just talk to each other?
No, it's not even that. It's just I'm trying. It's not even the sex thing. It's just the talking. No one talks. Phone down.
No one talks. We talk. We talk in my lunchroom.
I guess we talk. Oh, I think you meant we talk. Yeah, we got a podcast.
Oh,
we talk.
Yeah, I talk for a living.
Do you have a TV in your break room?
Yeah.
So a lot of people watch the TV.
We watch Simpsons.
But then that creates conversation because you watch the TV and then you go, oh, that's funny.
I have a good lunch hour. I have a good lunch hour too. The boys are all on the same lunch.
Okay. What's on the TV?
Either Simpsons or sports if they're on.
So you're comfortable with whatever's on. You're comfortable in the commentary.
It's a hell of a time.
Yeah.
It might be the best hour of my day.
Simpsons or sports? Is there a guy that maybe like tries to crack a joke but just can't get the laugh?
It's a good. My lunch hour is a good fucking hour.
That's great time.
It's just the guys.
That's good.
There's no one there who doesn't belong there.
That's good. That's great. Because for that hour, you need that. You don't want to because all day you're forcing conversation. So for that hour, for you not to force conversation and relax and watch Simpsons or The Score, sports.
Yeah.
That's good. What are you doing with the table?
I just pulled it in. There we go. I'm fucking roasted, aren't I?
What are you gonna do for the rest of the night? Are you an aloe man?
No.
You just let it peel?
I'm a real man.
No sunscreen today, eh?
Real man.
But you don't burn. You don't burn.
I'll burn.
Is that a burn to you? That's not a burn.
This is as much as I'll burn.
But that's not red.
I didn't spend like 8 hours. What time is it?
7:27.
I was there already before noon.
It's interesting what you think a burn is compared to what I think a burn is. When I think a burn,
I know that. And I'm
like you're black. Look at your shoulders.
Look at that.
You got the line.
Look at the line. I got the line. Quick.
He's got the line.
He likes the spots.
When you threw up on that guy's floor,
yeah.
How'd you clean it up?
He cleaned it up.
He cleaned it up.
Let me explain to you which type of mechanism he used to clean it up.
Okay.
You ever been to high school? Have you ever been to junior high school?
I went to a junior high.
Yeah. You know the mop that they used with the fucking.
Yeah.
He rolled one of those out of the closet.
He had those aren't household.
Yeah. He had one in his house.
Here's what I think about that.
And it wasn't only in the house.
Yeah.
It was in the studio room in which we were out.
So then there's people throwing up there usually. That's what I think.
Whoa! Whoa! He just blew my mind. This happened before. That's why he didn't kill me.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, happened again.
Oh, man.
People like to drink to my music.
Justin.
When he got his first deal, he didn't buy a chain.
Maybe he did.
He didn't buy a house.
He bought a mop.
He didn't buy a car.
He bought soap and a mop.
He's like, I got some sick beats. And you know what happens when people get sick? They throw up. I got to buy a mop. And that's what he did. And he was prepared. I bet he didn't even again.
Wow.
It was probably the third time it happened that day. You can't.
We got there late.
What time did you get there?
Like 2 in the morning.
Did he say anything about your guys' accents?
He said we're not white.
That's cool. That's a compliment to a lot of
for a white
people.
guy. If a black guy tells you, no, you guys ain't white. It's a compliment.
There's a lot of good.
It's like the first time a black guy calls you the N word. It's like, oh,
it's a little perk in your step.
Yeah, it's like oh, I did something.
Oh, you did something right.
Yeah,
it's fun. That's hilarious. What was the best and worst part about New York City? Give it to me straight. Don't hide.
Best part was I didn't experience the best part. I'm yet to experience the best part.
I like that.
New York City. And I'm going back. When
are you going back?
I haven't booked it, but
You're just trying to manifest everything. Hey, you're going back. No ticket. You're going to manifest it.
No, I'm not manifesting. It's not manifesting if you just fucking buy a ticket and do it. The worst part was
the smell.
No, that's part of the character. But the worst part was how much I underestimated how much I needed to plan.
What do you mean?
And how much you need to know.
You're not a planman. You don't plan things. You like to go like on a whim. You don't like that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm right.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not quite that deep. It's like if I had planned where I was going to stay. I didn't plan that yet. I thought it was Halifax.
Wait, so you got to New York and didn't have anything?
Nothing planned, nothing booked.
Oh man!
I thought it was like Halifax. You can just walk into a hotel and say, "Hey, can I get a room like that?" No.
So where'd you sleep the first night?
A hotel. But
you eventually found one.
It was like the fourth one we tried. Dragging our luggage down, fucking Manhattan.
But I bet you didn't stand out. Like, I bet there was tons of people like that. Just
yeah, there was
trying
we
to-
were like shoulder to shoulder with people the whole time.
yeah.